Hey YouTube, just wanted to talk about the Dominaria pre-release that I went to last night and discuss my thoughts on how well the set is constructed, how play went, and how the overall cards are. Overall, I spent $30 to get into the pre-release, and it came with 6 packs. It's a cool looking box. Okay divider, it's a cardboard divider, and a dice that's on the bottom. And for the value, if you're paying $4 a pack times 6, that's 24. So a little bit extra, and I did get an extra pack at the end, so that puts me at 28. So almost broke even. For me, I probably had one of the worst pools that I saw. Most of my rares were not really that playable in a single deck. They just really didn't work together. I did lose to Karn once. Every time Karn was out for this one player, basically that was going to be end game pretty soon. Yeah, and I got that guy down to 1 life. I just couldn't finish him off. So in this format, if you can get some just quick damage spells to player in some way, I think that would be key to winning these matches. Overall, the set seems like it was pretty well put together, like the box and everything came with die in there, the 6 packs, and the cards are so much better in quality. You can just feel it just touching the cards. I think they'd shuffle better, but I don't normally shuffle cards without sleeves. It's nice to get 2 promos instead of 1. These lands are pretty cool to get. The Sofa Falls and some other legendary. I'm not sure if the legendary promos have to be rare or not, but mine just happen to be. The divider, it's cardboard, but it's okay. Overall, the set seems pretty well balanced. My deck was very mediocre, but I still went 2-2. Didn't help that my first opponent was the winner of the whole, tournament this morning. But it seems pretty well balanced. I didn't just flat out lose every time. There was a couple games there that I just kind of puttered out. Didn't help. I got mana screwed, even though I'm running like 17 or 18 lands, depending. And most of my stuff costs like 4 or less. So, things just weren't in my favor. Overall, my pools, I saw a lot of white being played by other players, which seemed pretty good with the lifelink, and probably the key was this Paragon, Denitha Caption Paragon. She was pretty instrumental with the Vigilance and First Strike lifelink. And then along with that, I saw a lot of the Double Strike guy who gives other First Strikers Double Strike. So along with her, you're just taking tons of damage, and your guys, you can't even hit them because your guys are dying before they receive any damage, before the opponent sees damage. My blue pool was pretty pathetic. I had like 1 flyer, had 2 flyers actually, but I feel like this Tempest de Djinn is just not going to be playable. Lots of card draw. Black, I wish it was better because I love to play black. Just didn't have the creature removal I was expecting. There was, -2, -2. Wasn't sure about the kicker, if I could get it. Destroy creature, exile. Didn't have any planeswalkers to make this, any more useful for the 4 cost. And I didn't like that they were sorceries, but I guess that's how this format's going to be. But overall, my black was very weak, so I had to go green-red, which kind of worked. Seems like everyone is playing a decent amount of artifacts in this set, so you needed some type of artifact or enchantment removal, which helped me win at least like 2 matches. But, black wasn't going to deal with artifacts or enchantments. For red, I don't think I got anything for destroying enchantments or artifacts, so I had to go green just for that. And my green pool was quite lacking. Had some buffs. I don't even think I drew this the whole time. This Llanowar, if you need to mana fix, for the extra mana, I guess go for it. But never used her ability once, so if I could cut her, I would, but I just didn't have anything to put her in. Putting some evasion stuff in here. Valduk, I think he is like a powerhouse in this deck. Just get some enchantments on him or some equipment, and he doesn't even need to attack. He just needs them on him, and he comes out with 3/1s that you sack at end of turn. But it was pretty good. He won me a couple games just from his ability alone. But tried to create some sapperling tokens with some with a fungus who would make them slightly more powerful, and destroy and deal some direct damage. Direct damage will be key in a pre-release, and even in drafts. If you can get some direct damage cards, I think that would be key to your survival, especially in a burn deck where you're just trying to deal tons of damage real quick. But overall, I think I had one of the worst pulls you could imagine. Even open it at the end, I did get one extra pack, and I think it would have helped out my deck so much more, because that I might have even went black just to get something like that. This worm would have been pretty good. More black cards, artifact, direct damage to a creature if it was kicked. So there's your damage to finish off an opponent for 5. It's okay. For 4 damage, that's actually pretty good for this format. I saw this played a decent amount, and it's pretty good for this format. Token generators. Fungus would have been nice, just a second creature to get the draw. But overall, the set I think is well constructed. I like how each one comes with a rare and also a legendary creature. It's pretty cool. I'm not sure if you can get a double rare in a pack or even maybe a triple rare. I'm not sure, what the best outcome is. I only got rares, and I got one foil common or uncommon, I think. But might be possible to get super duper packs where your legendary creature is mythic and you get a rare. But I don't know, because I got nothing close to that. But yeah, most of my rares were okay. I think they're playable in other formats. I saw the Juice Vest Lich Knight go off once on somebody else, and it was pretty amazing, achievement unlocked. But don't think he was really that playable in this format unless you're somehow destroying all the creatures, making sure that your opponent's board is pretty empty most of the time, and then be able to set him off. Because for me, I had like 3 removals for creatures, but I had no creatures of my own that could really deal decent amount of damage or even last that long. So, seems like the key number here is to get at least a 3 defense dude out, because I saw that my 3 defense dudes actually survived the longest compared to someone with like a 2 who could get pinged real quick. But yeah, 2 just seemed a little bit more scarier to have that 3 defense, that 1 extra. But yeah, if you're gonna do the pre-release, you're probably gonna go with some type of evasion, some first strike, some lifelink, and flying. That seemed to be everything that beat me. And Karn. Karn beat me once, but that's to be expected with all the dudes. And that was still with a flyer that he beat me with. Would have been nice. I probably should have went white, but I just didn't feel that the pool was that good for me, because it was a bunch of flyers with 3 knights, and then I could dub people knights, and then some indestructible. But overall, I had nothing to destroy anything, and I think the damage spell was pretty pivotal at times when I could get it out for the 4 damage onto a creature. Destroying artifacts and enchantments was pretty much needed. So probably next time if I were to play this, I'd probably go black and maybe even splash black in. Most of the decks I face were 3 colors. I tried to do 2 colors, and I just think I was stretched too thin on my pool. So maybe that's how they balanced it, is to make sure that people really had to go out more than just 2 colors and not be super strong in any one. But overall, the set is fun. I've learned a bunch of stuff, a couple tricks here and there. I'm probably going to end up drafting it. I'd recommend it. Maybe even go to another pre-release, we'll see. But overall, the cards are well made. The set seems to be pretty well put together. They're fun. There's fun interactions with things. There's the new sagas that you just kind of have to learn how to do once they happen. The pre-releases are nice. You know, they're dated and, you know, they're playable. But yeah, overall, I'd recommend it. So thanks for watching. Just leave your comments below and try to make more stuff for this channel. Good luck to you guys out on your pre-releases.